So, boom. Okay, guys. Can't talk too loud. The kids are sleeping. Finally got them to sleep. Finally got them down. Oh, blimey. Yeah, the missus is out at a party. And you got me at home alone with the kids. Got I'm a Celebrity Jungle on. I was just watching Jurassic Park. That is finished. I might watch. I'm gonna watch Match of the Day. I won't watch it today. I'm gonna buck the trend and watch Match of the Day. I don't usually watch it when Arsenal lose. Um, it's just difficult to watch, but I will watch it today. Thank you, Liverpool. Thank you, Liverpool, for I guess finally conceding the league today. Really, drop points again. What's that? Oh, Coventry are losing. Coventry are losing. All the big talk about Coventry and they're losing. Oh dear, against Ipswich as well. This ain't even live, so I don't know what the score is. All I know is they're 1-0 down. But what we saying? Enough about Ipswich. All right, Millie. What's this? Told you, told you Villa were winning. Told you Villa were winning. Yeah, did you tell me, JBRS? Did you tell me that? Yeah, yeah, you joker. Yeah, joker. Millie, what we saying, baby? Charlie boy, the Sharks are smelling blood just in time for Christmas. Listen, my theory is that you can't switch 2-0. You can't we couldn't go on a winning streak from now till the end of May. Impossible. So um it's not good that we lost, but it's a kick up the arse. And like Man City did 2 years ago, I think it was maybe the 22nd of December. I've got that in my brain for some reason. Maybe it was the 19th of December. I think they beat Villa, to be fair. And they went on a run of 20 something games. 20 something games it was. Lost in the FA Cup final to United somehow. But they went on a crazy run. And I believe Arsenal can do the same thing. I was concerned that we might peak too early, but we haven't. So this is good. This is still good. So we've got a long way to go. Not like Clee who just said, "Oh, Arsenal can't lose the league." Why not? Why can't we lose the league? I just want to know why we can't. Instead of coming with hyperbole. Um, what's this, Charlie? Yeah, the Sharks are smelling. What's this? What's this? Have it on your phone. It's rubbish. Second loss, halfway point, and everyone is going mad. LOL, stick with the boys. We got this, Chris. We got to have a blip. We have to have a blip. It's true. It's facts. It's facts. I said to couple man, once Odegaard gets back in the team, the balance will be different. It's over. Did he get man of the match? Too many injuries. Our last 10 games is the best. We got this. Facts. How long are your centre backs out for? A few games still, Charlie boy. A few games. What's up, Kundalini? What are you saying? You're crumbling. Large up, unks. What are you saying? PGPVPN? Yeah, yeah. I agree. Here we go, man. City United link up. Yeah, what's this? I agree, Jordan. Odegaard is not the guy to lead team to a title. He needs to hold bench. Charlie, shut up. You do nothing. Talking to me about title winners. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're talking to a veteran, bro. I've been there, done that. You know what I mean? Just because you've done it in the recent times. I am currently chilling in Iraq. Iraq beat Sudan 2-0 and City won also. What's it like in Iraq, bro? What's it like? Tell me. Thoughts on Cherokee? Vavavoom. I like Cherokee, but I haven't seen him do anything for um City thus far, but I think Cherokee, if they can get him, listen, I have no doubt Pep's gonna get him clicking, bruv. Cherokee's a bad man. He's actually a bad man, wicked player. I wish we bought him. I actually said that we should have bought him and replaced. That could have been Odegaard's replacement. Would have been Cherokee for me. Cherokee is world class, bruv. Next level things. Just trying to see if there's any football, anything. Thoughts. Yeah, I love Cherokee by the way. Veteran, 3 Prem titles. The last one 20 years ago. Yeah, it doesn't make me not a veteran, bro. Like, what we saying? Who was that? Was that you, Charlie Boy? Was that you, Charlie Boy, saying that? Oh, it's Jordan. Jordan, the last title you saw was 2012. So are you not a veteran then? Are you not a veteran, Jordan? Because your last title was 2012. I'm just saying, JBRS. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We are winning the league. City. Listen, it's between Arsenal, City, and whoever. Because last week it was Chelsea and Arsenal. Now Man City back in the fray. Chat. If you don't win the league, you're never ever going to win. That's what they said about coming fourth, Charlie. If we don't come fourth now, we're never ever going to do it. 20 league titles. But you haven't seen 20 league titles, Jordan. So I might as well say I've seen 13 league titles then. So I'm not a veteran. I'm not a veteran. What are you saying? Obviously, there's levels to the veteran, and you're the levels. 13 Premier League titles. Cherokee been missing for bare games though. Man, that's one Rabona and bare gas. Nah, Charlie. This is my guy. R7 Charlie, it's Millie now. Millie, you gotta understand, geezer. Cherokee, if they can get him ticking, bruv, this guy is sensational. What did he play today? Did he do a madness today or something? I ain't seen no goals apart from the Arsenal game and the Liverpool game. But Cherokee's heavy, bruv. The guy's sensational. He's sensational. Next level things. Sorry guys, got the phone resting. What's this? And I've seen enough prems. I've seen enough prems, bro. And I've seen UCL. Here we go. I've seen you. I've seen Arsenal win Cup Winners' Cup. Say something. Say something. City 2 points behind you. Yeah, yeah. Where are you though, Jordan? Where are you? I know that City 2 points behind us, but last week it was Chelsea. And I've seen enough prems. Yeah, me too. I've seen enough prems. I've seen 3 prems and one Division One. My guy with my own eyes. Yes, with my own eyes. Opinion on the Glock. He's looking. What do you mean? He's looking reborn. The Glock has only just come back, bro, and he didn't even start. He just. I don't know. I don't know why the manager didn't start him today. It was stupid starting Marino. I know Marino's on a rich vein of form, but we have to go back to our best, and our best is with the Glock. That's the reason why we won so many games prior to that when he was fit. Do you know what I mean? We're just getting into a rhythm with the Glock. And listen, could have scored the other night, the Glock, if Timber didn't steal it off him. And he would have been a hero tonight. We wouldn't be talking about the Glock tonight. We'd be saying, yeah, Glock's amazing. Da, 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 da. And he would have started today if he'd scored that goal. I just think the manager should have started him today. I think he got it wrong by starting Marino. As much as I like Marino, as good as Marino is back up. And you have to go with your best foot forward. And we could have brought Marino on, and he would still would have had impact. Do you know what I'm saying? But he should have started with a Glock, run the lines, run the channels, really put Villa under it, and you move from there. You make your management. But obviously, he's the manager. He picks the team. I just think you got it wrong there today, and I also think you got it wrong by playing Timber. He should have paid. Listen, actually, to be fair, Ben White at right back is brilliant. He offers something different. Timber's a better player, better defender. But the link up that he has with Saka is so simple, but it works. It works all the time. What's this? What's this? Cup Winners' Cup don't exist now. It doesn't. But I was there for it. I was shaking, and I was there for the final 95 when we lost. I was shaking like a Chris. I am feeling better now. It's a beautiful. Who's this? Jay Spurs. Jay Spurs, yeah, Joker. Foden clear of Saka. By the way, no chance. No chance. Not clear. What he's had one decent half of the season. Now he's clear. Last season, nothing to be seen, and he was playing the year before that. Opinions on let it all work out. AKA Booker T. He should not be playing left wing. He shouldn't be playing left wing. And 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 is he better than Odegaard? Who knows? He might be. He might just be because those balls that he gives over the top. He might be the better option. I don't know. But then that means you've got to put Odegaard as a six for Zubi. This is the issue, and I don't think Zubi. I don't think Zubi can be replaced. I don't think Odegaard's a better player than Zubi. But I don't know. Nath, what's this? What's this? Nath, where's Nath? Nath ain't in here. Well, what's Charlie Boy said? Look at Con. Here we go. When Gabby, Saliba, etc. come back and come end of season, we are the most consistent team. I'm gonna what's this? I'm gonna laugh so hard how many games City lost this season. Come on now. Foden is clear of Saka in many measurable ways. You can find what? Measurable ways you can find. Oh, you should, bro. Shut up. I need to get my glasses, and I can't do it. This thing on the phone is dead. I need to get a new laptop. I need to get a new laptop, but it's not at the top of my list. But I need a new laptop. This is getting out of hand. Foden has 6 prems and what? And 1 UCL. Foden better than Saka. I've heard it all now. Leave him, bruv. Leave him. I don't know if they even play in the same position, do they? I thought Foden was a number 10. Now what? He's a winger now. And I thought he was a left winger. Yeah. LCL Foden is better than Saka. I prefer the star boy, but Palmer better than both. Palmer's sensational. But again, Palmer is a number 10, isn't he? Or am I getting this all twisted? But Palmer is sensational. What a player he is. See, again, I would have loved Arsenal to just say Chelsea F this and let's break the bank. Cole Palmer is he would be amazing in our team. With Saka, I'd have Saka Rice. Yeah, it would be Saka Rice, Zubi Mendy, Palmer. Charlie Boy would kill. Listen, they would love. They know that Cole Palmer's better than Foden. He's just next. You know, it is. He just reminds me of Homer Simpson when Homer Simpson become a boxer. Like Cole he's not affected by anything. He just cracks on, and he does what he feels. He's like a throwback baller, like a street baller. My man does what he feels, and I like that. I miss that. I miss that in players. I miss. That's the difference between Saka and Palmer. I don't feel Saka does what he feels. Saka does what he's conditioned to. As where Palmer does what he just feels. That's what I'm saying. He's a throwback, but I use Saka because Saka's a model um, modern day footballer. But he's a prime example, like a good example of what a modern day footballer is. Footballer is up and down, consistency, numbers, top notch, doesn't stop, doesn't vary too tough from the script. So he's like a great actor that can do the word for word. There's some actors that are great at improv, some are great word for word. Do you know what I'm saying? And they make the word for word their own. That's Saka. By the way, the Diddy doc. Anyone watch the Diddy doc? I'm 2 episodes in. Fucking fantastic. I mean, it's not nothing I didn't know so far in regards to the Biggie and the Tupac stuff. I knew all of that. And Tupac was telling us from time anyway. Puffy getting bribed like a bitch to hide that fact he did some shit he shouldn't have did. Now he riding for that. Puffy see me in the club. In the club. Ugh. Anyway, at least Palmer has one Prem vote. He does, I guess, guarantee the only Prem title he ever has is the one with City. If he stays where he is, yes. Saka has been overcoached, but that's why he's so effective. Kills his flair. It does. I'll tell you what else kills his flair. The amount of defending he does. I would love to see his numbers going back non-stop. And he gets fouled a lot. He gets fouled an awful lot, and it just stops the rhythm and flow of everything. And he's also double teamed a lot. Pause. Well, he won the Champions League as well. Palmer, did Cole Palmer win the Champions League? Who's better though? What about Rodgers? Was Rodgers also a Man City product? God, blimey, they wouldn't have to spend a penny. You could have had Rodgers, Cole Palmer, and Foden. I don't even know if you can even fit all three in. Actually, yeah, you could. I'd put Rodgers on the right. I'd have Palmer or I'd put Palmer on the right, Rodgers down the middle, and I put Foden on the left. That would be and you have uh, um, Haaland up front. For me, they wouldn't have had to spend a penny. Nah, Rogers. Nah, Palmer better than Rogers, but Rogers is a beast, bruv. When Arsenal were linked with him in the summer, I was shaking because that really would have been a statement piece. For me, that would have been more statement than the Eze signing. For me, it would have been understated probably amongst people. But when you see the brother play, he's a beast, bruv. He reminds me of Steven Gerrard. He's the closest thing I've seen to Steven Gerrard. The guy is a monster, bruv. And if he can keep on getting goals, smoky sessions, bruv. We need to get our act together. The draws have cost us, plus the physio needs to fix the defense again. Listen, getting drawing with Chelsea. It's better to draw than to lose at the end of the day. But getting a point against 10 men is not acceptable. Who do you play for England? Because they have okay. So if for England, I would have. It's tricky because it's tricky because there isn't a formation in the world that can deploy all these players because Saka has to play, Cole Palmer has to play, Jude has to play, Rice has to play. You know what the issue is? The issue is that Jude's now become this number 10. That's the real issue. The way it was before with Jude as a number 8, Declan as a number 6. Then you could put Palmer, Saka, and Foden or Rogers, whichever one you want. Then you could do that. But I think the fact that now um, they're deploying my man as a number 10, and then now the fact that you got Rogers, you've got who he likes. So you've got Rogers, you've got Jude, you've got Cole Palmer. Which three? Like that's an embarrassment of riches. It's like which one do you play, and how can we get the best out of all of them? Because now all of a sudden they're all playing the same team. Bellingham starts, Palmer might have to hold benches. That's a mad thing. Palmer holding benches actually a mad thing. Been following you since day one on the Cheekiest Ball pod. Who's this? Hass, baby. What you saying, bro? You good? Love, bro. City away, Palace away, Wolves at the Emirates. What you say? What's this? What's your game next? What we got City away coming up? Is that real, Millie? God damn. God damn. Kane striker, Gordon left wing, Palmer, Cam, Saka right wing. Palmer's got some catching up to do this season to get. Nah, bro, he ain't got to do no catching up. He just got to stay fit. The guy's sensational. Like I said, he's Homer Simpson. He reminds me of Homer fucking Simpson. Not saying that he's got nothing between the eyes. I'm just saying it doesn't affect him. Doesn't affect him because he's got a lot between the eyes, bruv. The way listen, I remember Zola talking about one ball that Cold Palmer giving. He was just giving the breakdown, and I was like, Dennis Bergkamp and Zola used to do that a dime a dozen, and I miss those days. Like that's why I say when people try to tell me Luke Modric is better than Cesc Fabregas, no, he's not. What you're doing is saying, oh, my man might have had a better career. He wasn't a better player. End of story. Remember, I'm an Arsenal fan, and I watched Arsenal Tottenham when Luka Modric was at Tottenham, up against Cesc Fabregas getting slapped. Chris, what's all these injuries about? It's how it is, bruv. We're playing so many games. Look how many games we played. What in the last week? Was it 3, 4 games? 4 games in what 12 days? It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot, and we've done not too bad. Slapped up Spurs. Should have beat Chelsea. Slapped up Munich. Um, beat Brentford, and then today, obviously. Well, wise man once said. Was it true, motherfucker? What are you saying, Jay Greens? Mr. Green's back in the building. No excuses, Chris. He brought the squad for these moments. He did, and that is. But no, I'm not blaming. I'm not saying it's because of the injuries today. Today was down to one. It was a fantastic game. I didn't even think of it as a fantastic game until the commentator said. And I was like, it bloody is fantastic because it's just tense. It's going back and forth. And then I had to just take myself back out of it and be like, you know what? As far as games goes, it was fantastic. Jeopardy, drama at the end. Um, the football was good itself. I felt Arsenal. I felt that we was not winning the second duel, which is Arteta's main weapon enough, and I just think he got the starting lineup wrong. That's where I think it really went wrong. He should have started with Trossard. Should have started, or not Trossard. Should have started with Menawake. Do you know what I mean? On the left, we definitely had to start with the proper wingers. It couldn't be Eze. We're experimenting now with Eze, Odegaard, and Zubimendi. That's not going to work. One of them's got to be sacrificed, and it can't be Zubi. Um, in my opinion, and I think that's where we got it wrong. I just think that he should have started with the Glock as well. I feel like you got Jesus on the bench. You know what I mean? You got to bring him on at some point as well. Like, what we doing? What we doing? But yeah, there is no excuses. There's none. Chelsea should have won, but they didn't. Let's talk facts. We got to talk facts. Aston Villa are the first team that wanted to play to win. No, I just think Unai Emery tries extra hard against the Arsenal. Obviously, he wants to show his ex-employees, look what you could have. Do you know what I mean? Instead of getting even, get sexy. But he right now he's getting even. But he can get sexy if he wins the league, and it's not too far out of the reach. I mean, I don't think they've got the squad. They're not even in Europe, so maybe they could win the league. Do you know what I mean? One game a week. I won't put it past Unai to win the league, and if he does, it'll be bittersweet for it'll be sweet for him, not even bittersweet. It'll just be sweet because he would love nothing more than to win the league with Aston Villa, especially like not spending money this season too tough. Villa come Emirates, yeah, but they beat us at the Emirates last year, 2 years ago for us when we was in we was in the final stretch, and we lost to Villa because he decided to play again with experiments. He decided to play um Havertz in midfield, and that doesn't work. Havertz, Odegaard with Rice as the number six didn't work. Didn't work. And even Paul Merson before the game was saying, "Is he all right?" And Wenger said something saying it was a surprise, a shock to lose that game at the Emirates, especially when we was in a rich vein of form, a great run. It was like what I think we went. Was it 22 games, one loss? Or 19 games, one loss. But that one loss was costly because Aston Villa went on a 22 Aston Villa, Man City went on a 22 game unbeaten run. So as sexy as 19 is, there's a team that went 22 and we need to beat that. End of story. End of story. Yo, Chris, would you what's your starting 11 on Tuesday? Who we playing on Tuesday? If Villa won the league, would you keep Tet for one more season, bro? You mad? Are you mad? So he has to go if we don't win the league. Oh, if he doesn't win a major trophy. Man City are here swimming like sharks waiting for Arteta to finally prove he's not the man to take Arsenal to the promised land. We have only lost to a free kick and a last ditch goal. Doesn't matter though, Millie. We lost. It doesn't matter how you lose, bro. A loss is a loss. And we just need to crack like we shouldn't have lost. We should let's see today to be champions. Don't lose today. Don't lose today. Away. Go and get the draw at least. At the very least. To lose was and it's the manner that we lost in because it was the last minute goal. It's gut wrenching. But I hear you in if we have some sort of perspective, we've lost twice and we ain't lost since September. It's December now. Do you know what I'm saying? So let us do that again. Let's go from December till May now. We've got to show the extra consistency. What's this crazy to think how good Arsenal have been? City only 2 points and City have been. But to be fair, we haven't played great. We've been consistent, which is what we said. We've been consistent, just not great. Man City have been great in places, just not consistent. Mo Salah want to leave now. It's a sticky way to leave. Well, he wants to leave. Is that what he's saying? He should have left in the summer. He shouldn't even take that contract. Stupid. I don't know what Liverpool think. I get it because he just smashed all them records, but bruh, bloody hell. Like I said in April, it just stinks of Ozil and Aubameyang. Same situation. I'm gonna say the quote again, the Mike Tyson quote. Uh, how can you find motivation when you're sleeping in silk sheets? Like waking up at 4 a.m. You don't want to do that. What's this Europa League? I can't, but you know what? TNT saved Europa League. I tell you that because when I was Channel 5 special, Jesus Christ. This is like, what's this? This is like, I already know what Arsenal did last summer all over again, saying there is no relationship between him and manager now all of a sudden. What? What? What are you saying, Jordan? I'm lost. Did I miss something? No, he don't want to leave. Oh, the Salah